I'm Kaito Yoshida. I'm in 12th grade. I play kendo. Recently, this new girl came to our school. Her name was Motohashi. She joined us about a week ago. Yoshida, you're staring at her again? Aren't you scared? No. But she's so scary. Look at her. We tried to talk to her, but she just ignored us. I don't think she wants to make friends. Nobody talks to her anymore. She's gonna be a loner for sure. That bruise on her left thigh. I've seen that before. After classes were over, I went up to her and talked to her. Hey, Motohashi. Motohashi, hello?
Stop talking to me.
Hey, I can't stop thinking about you. And I gotta ask you something. Can you at least hear me out?
Huh? You're asking me out or something?
No, that bruise on your left thigh. I've seen that somewhere. See, this girl saved me when I was a kid, and she had a bruise just like that. Did you used to play kendo?
No idea what you're talking about. Stop staring at me, creep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stare, but...
Just stop talking to me. Go away.
She told me to get lost. But I wasn't ready to give up just yet. Motohashi, wanna walk home together? Hey, wanna hang out on the weekends? Motohashi, wait up!
Stop it already!
Motohashi!
I said stop it, you creep!
I kept trying to talk to her, but she wouldn't let me in. All I wanted to do was talk to her, but... Then one day, on my way home from kendo practice, I saw her in the park. It was past 7 p.m. What are you doing here?
Not you again.
Don't you have an umbrella?
No, I didn't know it was gonna rain today.
I see. Well, you should get home. You're gonna catch a cold.
Leave me alone. I'll be fine.
You're not gonna go home?
No, I got my reasons, okay? Just get lost.
Oh, okay, but you're gonna get sick. Why don't you come to my house? It's right there. You can wait there until the rain stops.
I said it's fine.
It's not fine. Come on!
You just don't give up, do you?
Nope. I've been playing kendo since I was a kid, and it taught me that persistence pays off. Wanna know why?
I don't care.
So she finally cracked. I brought her back to my house. She's my classmate. She can't go home right now, so I brought her here.
Oh dear, you're soaking wet. Here, let me get you some clothes. Did you eat dinner yet? Ugh.
You're already here, so stop being so stubborn.
I ate, but I'm still hungry. All right then, I'll make you something to eat. Come on.
Mom got her some dry clothes. Then we ate dinner together.
Thanks, that was good.
Sure. So, when are you planning to head home?
Around 9.
All right, so we got about an hour. Want to play video games?
Video games?
So we started playing some video games. Then about an hour later, she headed home. I offered to walk her home, but she refused. Kaito brought his girlfriend over to the house? I didn't know you had a girlfriend, Kaito. It's not like that. She's new. She just moved here. But, I think I know her. I think she's the girl I've been looking for all my life.
What do you mean?
Wait, you mean that girl from back in elementary school? The one that told you to keep playing kendo? Yeah, she had a bruise on her left thigh. When I started playing kendo, I was pretty bad at it. I was practicing really hard, but nothing was working. I was ready to call it quits. But then, this girl, she changed my mind.
Hey, you lost again? I was watching your game just now. You gotta be more aggressive.
I know, but when I miss, I get all upset and...
Stop giving up so early. Stop stop being a perfectionist. Your farm is great. You should keep at it.
I'm gonna quit anyway, so it's fine. I wish I could be strong like my dad, but I'm just not made for this.
You give up way too easily. You gotta be more persistent. So what if you miss? Just keep at it. If your opponent lands a shot on you, get back at him. The match isn't over until the ref blows the whistle. Listen, if you quit now, you're gonna be like this for the rest of your life, running away from everything. If you give up now, you'll be weak for the rest of your life. You sure you want that?
She played for a different school, so I didn't even know her name at the time. I heard she was really good at kendo, but that's about it. Her words really got to me. I realized that I was my biggest enemy. So I started training harder than ever. I trained myself to be persistent. My kendo skills improved significantly after that. This girl really turned my life around, and my parents knew that.
I'm sure she's got her reasons. Tell her she can come over anytime, okay?
All right. The next day, for the first time ever, she didn't ignore me. Hey, want to come over for dinner tonight?
Huh?
Mom said you're more than welcome to come over. Why don't you come over after school or something?
Look, just to be clear, I'm not homeless or anything, okay?
But then, why can't you go home? And why are you always hungry?
It's not like that. I chose to do this. The thing is, my grandma, she teaches Shigen at home on Wednesdays and Fridays. That's why I stay out late. I don't want to bother her students.
What do you mean?
I mean, look at me. I look all scary and stuff. If they see someone like me there, they might stop coming. Don't get me wrong, my grandma says it's fine, but I just don't want to cause her any trouble, that's all.
Oh, I see. So you live with your grandma. Why don't you tell her you want more food? Last night you said you ate dinner, but you were still hungry.
I can't tell her that. When my mom died, nobody wanted to take me in. My grandma was the only one who welcomed me with open arms. I don't want to trouble her.
Turns out she lost her father in a car accident when she was in middle school. Then, about 2 years ago, she lost her mother due to an illness. She had no choice but to go live with her relatives after that. But she didn't get along with them. Her relatives wanted nothing to do with her. Then her grandmother on her father's side offered to take her in. She quit playing kendo in middle school. You quit? But you used to be really good. You were regional champion once.
I know. I still can't believe it's you. Last time I saw you, you were such a crybaby.
The things you said to me, it really got to me. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have quit, so thanks for that.
Sure.
Join the kendo team. Come on, I want to play with you. We could still go to regionals together.
Nah, I don't have any money for it anyways.
My dad owns a dojo. I'm sure he'll give you a discount. He knows about you too. I told him how you inspired me to keep playing.
What? You told your parents about me?
Yeah. I practice there on Wednesdays and Fridays, so that's when your grandma teaches her classes, right? It's a win-win. If you want, I'll talk to your grandma for you.
Even if I say no, you're gonna bug me until I say yes, right?
Yep, it's all about persistence. You taught me that.
Shut up.
A few days later, she invited me over to her house.
So you made a friend. Good for you, Miku.
I'm Kaito Yoshida. Nice to meet you. Miku. Her stomach is rumbling all the time at school. I think she needs more food.
Hey, what are you saying? Oh dear, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I'll make you more food from now on. Don't apologize, grandmother. It's fine, really. I just didn't want to trouble you, that's all. Wait, is that why you always go out at night? Were you going out looking for food? Not really. The thing is...
You teach Shijin on Wednesdays and Fridays, right? She didn't want to bother your students. That's why she left the house at night.
Oh, I see. That's very thoughtful of you, Miku. But from now on, just talk to me, okay? We're family, so that's what families do. Grandma.
Motohashi was just trying to do the best thing for her grandma, and she didn't want to worry her too much. That's why she kept it all to herself, but...
Look, you don't have to leave the house every time my students come over. And it's not safe for you to be out there all by yourself at night. But look at me. Some people might be scared if they see me. I don't want to cause you trouble, Grandma.
I actually had an idea. My father owns a kendo dojo. She used to be really good too, so I was thinking maybe she could come practice with us when you have Shijin classes.
Ah, kendo! That's a great idea. She used to be really good. Really? I could go? Of course, dear. It'll be good for you.
So, what do you say? Want to play kendo again?
Yeah.
So we started practicing together on Wednesdays and Fridays. You said you've been out of the game for a while, but you're really good. Have you been practicing on your own or something?
Yeah, so what?
Nothing. Good for you. We became good friends after that. Then I got into my first choice school. Motohashi wanted to keep playing kendo with me in college, so she applied to the same school and got in. Even though she was a freshman, she was one of the best players on the team. She's been out of the game for a while now, but that didn't seem to matter. Great job at practice today.
You too, Kaito. You came this close to losing, but you kept at it and won the match. When I first met you, you were such a wimp. You came a long way.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Motohashi.
Hey, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, so you can call me by my first name, you know.
Oh, okay. Miku.
That's better. I'll call you Kaito from now on.
All right. We started dating in college. At first she said no, but I kept at it and she finally cracked. It's all about persistence. And now she was all over me. It was kinda cute.
It's so nice out. Perfect weather for a barbecue. I can't believe we can barbecue like this in the city. What a nice day and age we live in.
My name is Mizuki Sukui. I'm 29 and work at a small venture company developing smartphone games. I'm spending a little time off with my girlfriend Aneka, her sister, and her sister's boyfriend. Seriously? You really gotta rent it and not go far.
You really found someone nice, Motoka. Tota-san paid for all of this, right? Right? My boyfriend is technically a CEO, but he's just barely getting by, you know?
I've always felt this way, but Aneka always has this weird image about CEOs. Thinking back now, I could guess what kind of person she was.
What? You're a CEO? You found someone nice, but I got caught up by some serious baggage.
Don't act like I was the one that went after you. I mean, can you really blame him? Mizuki-san's company has 3 people. My company, Soko Soko Works, is very stable. I make so much more money, so I should pay more. Maybe you should reconsider your future with some CEOs whose company seems like it might collapse tomorrow.
I really might consider that.
They're saying some messed up shit out loud. He's Tota Oradana, Aneka's sister's fiance. The company he works at outsources game development, but his company is definitely pretty famous and well known for its development. It is very different from the venture company I work at. But so what? Every company starts like this. It's just whether or not we run the company or not. I know we take on a lot of orders, but we're all working hard.
But he's really dependable, you know? We don't have a dad, so he's going to be the man of the house, you know? That's true. But then that means that he should be coming into the family and taking our name.
I'm okay with that. My parents understand how I feel.
Great. Then you're going to be Tota Shimai in the future.
I made time for her, and I'm just sitting here angry while cooking meat. What the hell am I doing? Aneka, can you trade places with me for a sec?
in charge of cooking. Tota-san paid.
No, you see that guy right there? He looks sick. I need to see if he's okay. Whatever, I'm going. Are you okay? Hello? Can you hear me?
Mizuki, leave him alone. It's dirty. Seriously, we're trying to have fun with our barbecue.
You see how sick he looks? I can't just leave him alone. What are you gonna do if it's serious? We need to call an ambulance. What? An ambulance? Seriously? Give me a break. If we call an ambulance, we might have to go with him. Just leave him alone. He's probably just some drunk hobo. I mean, even if he is sick, the world runs on survival of the fittest. Let natural selection do its thing. I thought that with how competitive we are, you should understand that. You want to pretend like you did something good? We don't care. People at Suka Works would leave him alone.
Yeah, Mizuki, I always thought that you were someone that wasted time on crap like that.
Okay, I get it.
You understand now? I guess you at least understand.
I understand that talking to any of you is a waste of my time.
What did you just say?
Hello? There's someone that slumped over at the barbecue grounds.
Wow, talk about ruining the barbecue. Seriously, you can't read the room.
That's just how low he is. Is there a relative or someone that would like to go with him? Oh, I'm not a relative, but I'll go with him. We got to the hospital and he was immediately carried away. They were trying to save his life. Right around the time he calmed down, I heard what was happening from the doctor that took care of him. They found out who he was from his belongings, so they called his family and found out that he has a heart condition. They were able to give him the proper treatment quickly. He was probably all dirty because he was suffering and rolling around in pain. His family is far away and can't get here. Would you like to talk to the patient? I think he will wake up after a little bit. Yeah, I don't have plans today. I don't know how much time it took, but he finally woke up and the doctors and nurses rushed over him. Come on in. He can talk now. Make sure to keep it short, though. You're the one that saved me. Thank you so much. No, I'm just glad that you're okay. Apparently you had a heart condition or something? Yeah, I was born with it. If I just avoid strenuous exercise and take medication, I could keep the attacks to a minimum. But I forgot my medication at home, so... You really are a lifesaver.
I always thought you wasted your time on stuff like that.
I knew my actions were a waste of time. If I hadn't acted, this person might not be here. I wasn't wrong. I was pretty out of it, so I thought I remembered hearing you and your friends arguing. I'm sorry for taking your valuable time. What are you talking about? There's nothing more important than your life. You are a kind man. My name is Naoya Kanzawa. Would it be alright if I get your name and contact information? I would love to thank you at a later date. I just did what I felt was right, so you don't have to worry about it at all. You don't have to be so humble, sir. It would help me feel better about this whole thing. Okay, well, if you put it that way, my name is Mizuki Sakui. We traded contact information and I left the hospital. Later on, I asked Aneka to break up and both of us were in agreement, so there were no real problems there.
You and I have completely different values, so I'm glad. I'm sure you're just going to be living a losing life, so I don't want to be around that crap at all. Bye!
I wasn't getting along with her to begin with, so I wasn't really upset about this at all. If anything, I worked harder to prove them wrong. 2 days later, I got a call from Kanzawa-san, just like he said. He's gonna take me out to eat. This is an expensive place, though. I hope it's okay. What? You're also a game developer? And not just any game development company, the big-time Anisuku! You're the development lead too? Bah, I'm just riding on my father's coattail. My father is the chairman and my brother is the CEO at the moment. My brother and I both basically just took after what my father had built. I looked into your company as well. From where I stand, it's much more difficult to start your own company, so you're much more of a badass. I mean, we're not doing too bad, but I can't let my guard down yet. You have no idea how fast we go through projects. Users are quick to burn out. Our company isn't primarily phone apps, but I've been hearing things like that from the phone app dev teams. Just trying to figure out how to make ad revenue on free-to-play games or persuade people to make microtransactions. I was honestly just happy to hear that he wanted to thank me, but since we were on the same field, we actually hit it off and I had a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, my brother also said he would love to meet you and thank you. Oh, but we're eating out now. Don't be like that. My brother really appreciates what you've done. I was always pretty weak, so he's always been a little protective of me. Nice to meet you. I'm the CEO of Anisuku. I'm Naoto Kanzawa. I was away on a business trip, so I'm sorry I couldn't meet you sooner. Pleasure to meet you too, sir. Relax, okay? That's pretty tough, sir. Anisuku is one of my most respected companies. What are you talking about? Your games are quite fun as well. I've tried out this Shupon Quest game. It's very addicting. Really? I'm so glad to hear that the CEO of Anisuku is playing our game. Once again, since we were in the same field, we really hit it off. I really had fun going out with the two of them. I'm so glad that you didn't leave my brother alone. I was so worried when I got the call. Oh, I really didn't do much. But Naoya, as you may have noticed, is quite chill. I, however, value things like chivalry and morality. I'm going to get my revenge, and I'm going to return the favor several times over. I suppose it's not exactly like they came after us, so we'll just give them about half of what I can do. I didn't understand what he was talking about at the time. However, later...
Mizuki, please, help us!
Tota-san's company revenue is almost completely made up of projects pitched at him from Anisuku. They're suddenly saying that they won't give him any more jobs towards them. And apparently, the guy that was collapsed was the CEO's brother or something. And they don't trust him anymore. You know that guy, right? Figure it out!
That's what he was talking about. It's not like I can do anything about it. Business is all about trust.
How are we supposed to know that that guy was a relative of the CEO who they traded with?
Maybe it's because you're picking and choosing who you save based on the person, huh?
Oh, wait, Mizuki, hang on!
The Shimai family and that fiancé really got a taste of karma. I still get along with the two brothers. Oh, that's not it. Sir, please, hang on! I'm so sorry for being rude to your younger brother. I beg of you, please reconsider opening trading with us, please!
That's not enough. Seriously, get on your knees.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to do that. You know, survival of the fittest. This is just nature doing its thing.
Tota-san, wake up! The Shimai family future is in your hands. Get up! So you haven't changed a bit. You're trying to help an old lady?
Yeah. I'm Atsushi Takaichi, 25. One day on my way home from work, I got rushed to the emergency room. At the hospital, I ran into my old classmate, Maria Kunimi. She was working as a nurse. I first talked to her when I was in 10th grade. Watch out!
Thanks for your help, mister.
Sure. Be careful from now on, okay?
Okay, bye. Here, use this.
Huh? Why is she laughing at me? Wait, that's Kunimi. She's one of the bad kids. At least that's what I've heard. I started running into her more often after that. And she always showed up at the worst time. Hold on! I'll help you! Ah! Ouch! Be careful, okay?
What are you doing?
Stop laughing at me.
Here, use this.
Oh, thanks. You're upsetting her! Stop it! Who the hell are you? Just let her go, okay? You wanna pick on someone? Pick on me! Is that so? Alright then! Come here, asshole! Crap!
Hey, stop it. He's with me.
Huh? Seriously? Why are you hanging out with this wimp?
None of your business. Just get lost.
Whatever, let's go. Oh, thanks.
Sure thing. You're always standing up for the right things, but you're such a wimp, man. You care too much about people, if you ask me.
Leave me alone. And I could say the same thing about her. She's always helping me out, too. According to my classmate, Kunimi started hanging out with the bad crowd when she was in middle school. She didn't have any friends at school. She was always by herself. Anyways, many years later, I fell down some stairs on my way home from work. This guy dropped his suitcase on this old woman and I tried to catch her. I fell down the stairs, hit my head pretty hard, and broke one of my legs. I had no idea you worked here.
Yeah, you haven't changed a bit. Luckily, the old woman you tried to save was fine. She gave me her number. She said she wanted to thank you once you were feeling better.
Oh, good to hear.
When someone's in need, you can't just leave them alone, can you?
It's not like that, but...
Just take better care of yourself, all right? Stay still and get some rest for now.
Okay. So I had to be hospitalized for about a month. But then when I called my boss, I'm fired? Oh, okay then.
You're okay with this? That's messed up. They can't just fire you like that.
Well, the thing is, I was thinking about quitting anyway, so... Then my girlfriend showed up.
You got fired? Seriously? That's what you get for trying to save strangers. Why are you always like this? Helping people is meaningless. You just want to feel good about yourself. I can't believe you lost your job over this. You're such an idiot.
But I was thinking about quitting anyways.
Shut up! I'm done with you. I'm leaving you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you lower your voice? There are other patients here.
But it's true. He's such an idiot.
I disagree.
What? Whatever. Then why don't you look after him then? I'm done with him. Goodbye.
Don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. You just like to help people. That's a good thing.
Kunimi. The next day, Kunimi came into my room and said,
You're in the hospital, you're out of a job, and your girlfriend dumped you. You must be worried, but no worries. I'll take care of you. I got your back.
Huh?
You can start looking for a job once you're out of rehab. It might take a while, but no worries. I'll support you until you find a new job. I live near the hospital, so you can crash there if you want. You'll have to come here every few days, so it'll be easier that way.
She's so kind. Back in the days, all she did was laugh at me. I had no idea. You sure about this?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Back in high school, you always laughed at me for helping people, but you like to help people too, don't you?
It's not that. You were always getting hurt trying to help people, so it was kind of funny, that's all.
She's lying. A month later, I was finally allowed to go home.
This is it.
You took the day off just for me?
What? No, it was my day off anyways.
All right. Hey, before I move in, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
The thing is, I already found my next job. And, will you go out with me?
Wait, what? I thought you got fired.
My family runs a company. My dad wanted me to get some real-life work experience, so he told me to get a normal job and grind it out for a few years.
So, you're going to work for your family?
Yeah, the company I used to work at, it was actually a subsidiary of my dad's company, and I was thinking about quitting anyways.
I see. But then, why did you need my help? Your family is loaded, right? You'll be able to find a new girlfriend in no time.
But I want to go out with you.
I can't let you do that. I had no idea your family was rich. I'm a nobody, okay? I don't even have parents. Oh, your parents would never allow this. Come on, I'll drive you home. Get in.
Hold on. I really like you.
My parents split up when I was a kid. Then my mom left me to be with her new boyfriend when I was in 7th grade.
She started telling me about her life story. She was trying to make me give up. But you tried to help me when I lost my job. I know you're the one for me. I really like you.
Oh, stop it. You're probably just saying that to help me. Come on, let's get you home before your parents flip out.
That's not it at all. You're a kind-hearted person. My parents would love you. I just know it. Growing up, my parents always told me to think about others. So trust me. Please, please go out with me.
Fine, but only if your parents approve. If they say no, that's it, okay?
So we headed back to my parents' house. We used to go to the same high school. She always helped me out. She's the most kind-hearted person I know. I want to marry her. Sounds good to me.
He's exaggerating. And the thing is, both my parents are gone. I don't know where they are or what they're doing these days. I'm a nobody. I can't marry someone like Atsushi. I'm sorry to hear that, dear. That must have been so tough for you. But you offered to help our son anyways. You are a really kind person, I can tell. You're just trying to hide it, aren't you?
You're the first girl he brought home. He must be very serious about you. Konimi, come on. What do you say?
Fine.
She finally said yes! After that, I moved in with Konimi. Needless to say, I paid half of the rent.
If you got the money, why don't you get your own place? This place is pretty small.
I don't care. I'll get a new place, but only if you agree to move in with me. Then, a few weeks later, my leg was all better now. I started working as a board member in my dad's company. Hey, listen! We had no idea your father was the CEO. We're sorry. I told my father everything had happened, so the rest is up to him. When my old bosses found out about my dad, they all started sucking up to me. Everyone started treating me differently. Actually, everyone except for Kunini.
You're smarter than I thought, Takaichi. I'm relieved. You were always getting yourself hurt and stuff, so I was a bit worried, but...
Stop calling me that! Call me Atsushi!
Maybe a little later.
Then one day, my ex tried to get back together with me.
I thought long and hard about this, and I was wrong. All those things I said, I didn't mean it. I never wanted to break up with you. I want to marry you someday.
You being serious right now? You already forgot what you said to him? Look, he's gonna try and help people no matter what. That's just who he is. You okay with that, huh?
What? Of course not. But that's all gonna change. Helping others is pointless. There are more important things in life.
Like what?
Like looking after your wife and kids for once. Why help strangers? It's pointless, okay? Get that through your head.
What do you think, Maria?
You're an idiot, you know that? You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't deserve him. Forget this. Let's go, Atsushi.
Maria! 2 years later... Ouch! Ouch! Here you go.
Thanks, mister.
What are you up to now? Look at you. You're a mess.
Maria and I got married. She was always there for me when I needed her the most. She made my life complete. Love you, Maria! I'm Ryu Kutani. I'm 27. I've never had a girlfriend. Why? Well, I look way too scary. And I'm too big. I look like a gorilla. Looking scary as always. Morning. I recently got a new job. I used to work at this big ad agency, but work conditions there weren't so good. They made me team leader a few years ago, but I didn't really agree with the way they did business. You're team leader now. You gotta learn to use your subordinates more. The higher you climb the ladder, the easier things will become. But, I don't know. I don't think we should push people so hard. If we keep doing this, people will keep quitting. You're too nice, you know that? You gotta step it up if you want to make it in this company. Okay. I don't think I can keep working here. So I decided to get a new job. I started working for this small company run by this brilliant woman. There were 8 employees in total, including myself. 5 of them were women. It wasn't as big as my last company, but I really enjoyed working here. I'm glad I got a new job.
Mr. Kutani, the flyer you worked on the other day, the client loved it. They really loved the design. You're really good at this.
Thank you very much. I really liked that design too. But my colleagues, they were kind of scared of me. I'm used to this, but still. I get it. I look really scary and intimidating for some reason. I don't know what it was, but it's just the way I was born. I never liked this, but whatever. I'm sure I'll meet someone nice someday. No need to rush. So, this is your design, huh? Not bad. Mr. Ikazura, thank you. But you still got a lot to learn. This is Ikazura, one of my colleagues. He was like the CEO's right-hand man. He was good at his job, but he always looked down on people. Personally, I didn't really like him. Hey, Hariyama! I think the samples are here. Can you take them to the back room? It's pretty heavy, so be careful.
Okay, will do.
Let me help, Hariyama.
Mimiyama, you don't have to do that. She can handle it. Miss Hariyama, Miss Mimiyama, I'll do it. Here, let me.
Thank you.
Kutani, Hariyama's pretty strong. She can handle it. What are you talking about? It's fine. I'm much stronger than her. Whatever.
Kutani, I really like your design. You're so attentive to detail. Great job.
Thank you, ma'am. Too bad he's so scary looking. The CEO liked my work, but Ikazura, he didn't seem to like that. So he started messing with me every chance he got.
Our client said the same thing. They really love his designs.
Hey, wipe that smile off your face. And if you're trying to get with Mimiyama, don't even think about it. Huh? Does he like her or something? Whatever, it's none of my business. There were only 3 guys here and one of them hated my guts. So I usually ate with the other guy, Mr. Takashima. Kutani, wanna grab some lunch? Sure, I just finished up, so let's go. So we got our stuff and headed out. But then, the elevator was out of service due to maintenance. So we took the stairs. When we came back, the elevators were still out of service. So we took the stairs again. I can barely breathe. You're not even out of breath. I live on the 8th floor. I always take the stairs to get some exercise, so this is nothing. I always take the stairs. It's the only way to get some exercise on the weekdays. The last place I worked at, it was really demanding, so I needed the stamina. That's impressive, Kutani. When we got to the office, the others were talking. Something was up.
You okay, Hariyama? You should take the day off. I'll cover for you. Someone should walk her out. The elevators are out, so she couldn't take the stairs on her own.
Don't look at me! If it was you, sure, but her? No way. If she falls on me, I'll end up falling too!
It's okay. I can go on my own.
You can't do that. Here, I'll come with you. Just give me a second.
Thanks.
You alright? Let me help. I'll carry you downstairs. Here, get on my back. Don't worry, I got you. Get some rest. Once we're downstairs, I'll call a cab.
Thank you. I know I'm pretty heavy.
Not at all. And I work out every day, so no worries. He's such a meathead. Look at him. I went down the stairs slowly. Then I called a cab for her. You okay? You don't look well.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to rest.
All right, you do that. Don't worry about work. I'll cover for you.
Thank you.
Back at the office.
I was kind of scared of Mr. Kutani at first, but he's pretty reliable.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, maybe I was wrong about him. He's a little bit scary, but I think he's really thoughtful. You could tell from his designs. Maybe I should ask him for some advice.
You guys talking about Kutani? He looks pretty scary, but he loves sweets. Did you know that? It's kind of cute, actually.
Cute? Him? Seriously?
You wouldn't get it, Ikazura.
When I got back to my desk, there was a bunch of sweets on my desk. What's all this?
I think they're for you. Enjoy!
Oh, okay. Thanks. The next day, Ariyama was back at work. She looked much better, thank goodness.
Mr. Kutani, thanks for yesterday.
Sure, you feeling better?
Yeah, much better. Thanks.
Good to hear. And the other girls at the office, they started talking to me for some reason.
Mr. Kutani, we decided to go with this design.
Good to hear.
Mr. Kutani, did you make these on your own?
Yeah, whenever I have time on my hands, I make these patterns. It's kind of fun. I know it sounds weird, but
It's not weird at all. Maybe I should start doing this.
Ma'am, maybe Mr. Kutani can give us a lecture. He's clearly much better at this than we are.
Good point. All right, let's do this then. Kutani, you okay with this?
of course, I'll do my best.
Good to hear.
That day during lunch.
Hey, wanna eat lunch together?
Wow! Really? Sure.
Can we join too?
Sure, let's all eat together.
Sounds good! They all invited me to eat lunch together. It was really nice of them.
When you first came here, I was a bit scared of you, but I had it all wrong. I'm sorry.
Same here. I'm sorry too. Yeah, you're so reliable. We were wrong about you.
No, it's not your fault. I know it looks scary, so I'm used to this. Thanks for inviting me to lunch. When I was a kid, all the girls were scared of me, so... You're so modest, Kutani. I like a man who can admit his weaknesses. I mean, look at him. What kind of person would go out with him? I bet you never had a girlfriend.
I disagree. Mr. Kutani is really reliable, and he's a gentleman.
Yeah, Ikazura. He's really kind. And he's good at his job, too. It's okay, really. He's right. I've never had a girlfriend in my life.
You know what's worse than looking scary? Having a bad personality. I'm talking about you, Ikazura.
What?
Mr. Kutani is modest, reliable, honest, and kind. I'd pick him over you any day of the week. He'd make a great husband someday.
But there's definitely something wrong with him. I mean, do you guys know where he used to work at? He worked for the biggest ad agency in the country. Why would someone like that come work for this place?
What is that supposed to mean?
The CEO walked into the room. I'm saying, he probably did something and got fired. Otherwise, why else would he be here? You should fire him, ma'am. We want him gone. What? What's his problem?
Ikazura, you got it all wrong. I'm the one that made him the offer. We went to the same college, and I knew he was really talented. It took a while to get him, but yeah.
What?
What do you have against him anyway? You're always looking down on people. It's really annoying, you know?
Ikazura tried to clean up his act after that, but... Did you get a haircut? Looks good.
Huh? I didn't get a haircut.
It wasn't working. After that, Miss Haruyama started making lunch for me. Things were finally starting to look up for me.
Here you go, Mr. Kutani.
Thank you. What's this? A note? Can I read it?
Yeah.
I like you? Is this true? You mean this?
Yes. But it's okay if you don't like me. I know I'm fat, and the other girls like you too, so...
Hold on. Seriously? This has never happened to me. You'll really go out with me?
Yeah, I'd like that.
A girl just asked me out. I never thought I'd see the day. Not sure what she saw in me, but I'm gonna do my best to be the best boyfriend I can be.
You sure about this? The other girls like you too, so...
I don't care about that. I want to go out with you, Haruyama. You're the first girl that ever made me lunch and gave me a love note, so... You're the one for me.
Hello, sir. Here's the new proposal. Please look through it.
By when? I'm Kaito Kanda. I'm 29. I run an interior design company.
The meeting is next week, so I'd like it back by Thursday.
All right, thanks for this.
Maybe you should get a secretary or something. You're working way too much.
Maybe. But I just started this place a year ago, so maybe it's a bit early to hire people.
If you say so, but if you keep pushing yourself too hard, it might end up hurting the business.
Yeah. I wish there were more people like you, Mochizuki. Good people are so hard to come by these days.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
We're a small company, so we gotta be very careful about who we hire.
You used to work for a big design firm, right? Don't you know anyone there?
I guess, but I don't know. I don't think they come work for me. People there like big projects, so...
Big projects?
Yeah, they only work with companies. They don't do people's homes. But us, we do that as well. The money isn't that good, but I like those small jobs. I could see the client's face, you know?
Oh, I see. I didn't know you were like that. I thought all you cared about was money, to be honest.
Wait, what? Seriously? That's how you see me?
Yeah, I gotta go. Let me know once you're done with the proposal.
Ugh. I had no idea she saw me like that. Hello? Kanda Interior Design Office. Mr. Kanda! What the? Who's this? It's me, Matsuda. Oh, hey. You alright? You don't sound okay. I'm sorry. My fever won't come down. No worries. You must be exhausted. Just take some time off until you feel better. Thank you, but, I got an appointment with a client tomorrow. Tomorrow? Alright, I could go. No worries. Thank you. Alright, take care. Alright, what do we got here? Kanata Fukuda. Getting married in a year. Wants her living room redone. The address is... Matsuda was still out sick, so I decided to go see his client myself. Well then, let's get to work. We were a very young company, so we were always buried in work. That's part of the reason why Matsuda got sick in the first place. I gotta do a better job as a CEO. I still had a lot to learn. The next day, I headed to Matsuda's client's house. This is it right here. Hello, I'm with Kanda Interior Design Office.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, ma'am, my name is Kanda. Thank you for contacting us. Where...
Wait, Kanada? Is that you?
Minami? She was my ex. What are the odds? Minami, what's going on? Let him in.
The thing is, he's my ex.
Wow, no way! What a coincidence. Damn! Look, if you want, I'll just go home. We don't have to do this. It might be kind of awkward.
Oh, no worries. What happened between us? That was years ago. This is just business, so come on in. Come on, the neighbors are staring.
Right. So, here are some ideas I came up with. What do you think? Wow, looks good! I love it!
That table looks pretty, and the curtains look amazing too.
Their taste is pretty simple. They like flashy stuff. This is gonna be easy.
All right, we'll take all of it.
Huh? You sure? You can think about it if you want. It's a lot of money, so...
But your ex-girlfriend is getting married. Just do it for free, come on, for old time's sake.
Oh, wow! That's so nice of you! Thanks, man! What? They really think I'm gonna pay for all this?
Sure, the CEO, right? It's your call, so come on.
No. I can't do that. You know that.
What? Stop being so cheap. And this proposal, it's not even that good. I could have easily come up with all this myself.
I don't know about that. Look, you asked me to do a job and I delivered. If you want the work done, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's as simple as that.
Ugh, you're so lame. That's why I dumped you.
You cheap bastard! Fine, whatever, we'll pay for it. Happy? What the hell is their problem? Okay, here's your invoice. I'll need the down payment in cash. Please deposit the rest within 2 weeks after your products have been delivered. Fine!
Mr. Kaneda, about this client. It's been 2 weeks, but they haven't paid for their products.
Manami, I knew it.
Manami?
Oh, nothing. This is Matsuda's client, the one I took over for him. They were being very difficult. They said they didn't want to pay.
What? That's awful.
I thought they'd come through, but... I'll call them. Hello, it's me. Stop calling! You haven't paid us yet. Please pay us ASAP. I lost the invoice. Then I'll resend it. All the products have been delivered, but they refused to pay for them. Soon they started ignoring my calls. All we had was the down payment. It's been a month already. If they don't pay by tomorrow, I'm gonna try something different.
They still haven't paid? You should have never trusted her.
Huh?
Gotta go. I got work to do.
After I broke up with Manami, I decided to take a break from dating. Mochizuki was great and I really enjoyed working with her, but I could never tell what she's thinking about. A few days later, we got an offer from this really big company. They want us to design their new office. All right, let's do this!
Welcome. As I mentioned on the phone the other day, we're gonna move into our new office in January, so we want to finish the hall interior work by the end of the month.
All right, no problem. So, shall we get started?
Sure, but hold on. I want to know what my employees think too, so they'll be here shortly.
Ah, I see. Good to hear. That's really nice of you. Listening to your employees like that.
Thank you. Our company motto is honesty and respect, so employee feedback is really important to me. Ah, there they are. Come on, guys.
What the? They both work here? I had no idea. I'm gonna get them now.
This is Mr. Kaneda. He's a very famous interior designer. We've been doing business with his company for a while now. He designed our current office.
Hello, I'm Kanda. Nice to meet you.
When I decided to move to this office, you're the first person that came to mind. You're not cheap, but you're one of the best in the business, so...
Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it.
Of course. So, like I said, our company puts a lot of emphasis on honesty and respect, and I want the interior design to reflect that.
I see. In that case, we should use a lot of blue. What do you think, Mrs. Fukuda? Mr. Yoshino? I like it.
Yeah, same here.
That's it? Feel free to express yourself. I want your honest opinion. I gotta step out for a minute. Excuse me.
What's the matter? You two weren't like this the other day when I went to your house.
Kaneda, listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're really sorry. I don't want your apology. I want you to pay me what you owe. When are you gonna pay me, huh? We'll pay you today. We'll go to the bank right after this.
Yeah, please don't tell Miss Onodera about this. If she finds out about this, we'll get a demotion.
She said your company motto is honesty and respect, so yeah, you'll probably get in a lot of trouble if she finds out. Look, just pay me what you owe, okay? That's all I care about. Okay. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry. They paid you, huh? Finally.
Yeah, glad that's over with. Fukuda and Yoshino paid me right after the meeting. They weren't broke or anything. They were just being stingy.
Still, this is wrong. We should tell Miss Onodera about them.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently this other employee heard us talking from the hallway and he reported them to Mrs. Onodera. I guess their colleagues didn't like them either.
Huh, good to hear.
Mrs. Onodera was furious. They both got a big demotion. And they got transferred too. It's not looking good for them, but oh well.
Good riddance.
Bread making class.
How's it going, everyone? If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
I need some help shaping the dough.
All right, gently wrap your left hand around the dough. Then use the right hand to push in. Yeah, just like that. You got this. Keep this up.
Can I get some help too?
Riku Hakoda, right? What is it?
Well, you haven't really taught me anything. I don't know where to start.
What? What do you mean? I treat all my students equally. Maybe you're not paying close enough attention.
I am, but I'm always here by myself. And you never come to my table.
Look, we only got 4 tables, okay? And it's 3 people per table, so stop complaining.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Can you come up with a new seating assignment or something?
I get it. I can read you like a book. You just want to sit with the other girls, don't you? This isn't a matchmaking party, okay?
What? That's not it at all!
Hey, stop staring at me! You were just staring at me, pervert!
What? No, I wasn't. Why are you doing this to me? What did I ever do to you?
Ugh, men, they're all the same. This is bread making class, not a place to meet girls, okay? Get that through your head, pervert!
What? What is wrong with her? Her name was Raika Otokogi. She was really nice to everyone, but for some reason, she had it out for me.
You okay? Need some help? I can teach you if you want.
Hey, Izu, no talking. Focus.
Okay.
Be careful. She's a really nice teacher, but only to women. She hates men for some reason. If you try to make friends with a guy, she'll probably come after you too, so be careful. Yeah, she started working here like 6 months ago. I live in the neighborhood, so I've been coming here for a while now. We don't get a lot of male students here, but when we do, she's always like this. So most of them quit within the first month or so.
Oh, I see.
I would too if she stopped teaching me like that. This place hasn't changed, so...
I teach all my students equally. Yeah, right. Whatever. I know how to bake, so...
Dad, Mom, I made you some bread.
Well done, Riku! You're getting better by the day! I'm proud of you, son!
Thanks. When I grow up, I'll take over your bakery, so no worries, Dad.
The croissants are done.
Alright, the next batch is almost done too. Huh? You want to start a bread making class?
Yeah, baking is fun too, but we want to try teaching.
We can hire some extra people to help us out at the bakery when we get class, so... Alright, sounds good. This cooking school in the city was looking for part-time teachers. I'll apply and see if I can learn a thing or two about teaching. So the temperature of the water determines the activity level of the yeast, which affects the... You want to hire me?
Yes, I heard you were almost done here, so... But before we get started, I need to ask you a favor. You see, recently, we've been getting a lot of complaints from our male students for some reason. I'd like you to attend one of our courses disguised as a student and find out why.
It's this teacher for sure. That didn't take long to figure out.
Okay, while we wait for the bread to ferment, let's try out this new recipe. When baking bread, first you mix the ingredients together. Wait for it to ferment, mold it, then wait for it to ferment once again.
She's not even looking at me.
Dakota, you need some help? Here. Hey, no talking! How many times do I have to tell you? You're here to learn how to bake, right? Focus!
Thanks for trying to help. I'll figure it out.
Huh, it's not that easy, okay? Hey, what are you doing? Stop that!
Why? Putting flour on the board prevents it from sticking to my hand.
You're a beginner, okay? You gotta learn the basics first. Are you taking this seriously?
This is ridiculous. No wonder they're losing male students. I'd quit too if I was a paying customer.
Hey, Yokata.
Hey there. Izu, right?
Yeah, I'm Tomomizu Izu.
Hey, sorry about earlier. You got in trouble because of me.
Oh, no worries. It looked like she was avoiding you, so... You want to see my notes?
Don't really need it, but... Sure, thanks!
Alright. One of the women in the class said they don't get a lot of male students there. You like to bake, right?
Yeah.
Same here! I'm obsessed with it. That's why I started taking classes. Someday, I want to start my own bakery. That class is pretty expensive, so... You should get something out of it. I'll take good notes for you, so don't worry.
She's so nice.
I see. So is Miss Otokogi. Actually, one of the customers mentioned her name when he quit. I confronted her about it, but...
What? I treat all of my students equally. This just isn't true. Maybe he just didn't like taking instructions from a woman or something. Nothing much I could do about that.
She said she had no idea what he was talking about.
I see. The guy who quit, he probably didn't go into details.
And, I don't really like to talk about our teacher's personal lives, but I heard she went through a nasty divorce. Apparently her husband cheated on her. Maybe that's why she doesn't like guys.
I see. Well, having a bad attitude is one thing, but refusing to teach her students? That's the main problem at hand. But maybe she was just in a bad mood or something. Can I keep doing this for a bit longer? Alright, let's see how things go today.
You're doing it all wrong! Izu? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I just sent you the notes from today. You've gotten much better at this.
Thanks. I run a bakery, so...
One day. Alright, good job, class. Tomorrow we're gonna have a bake-off. You can pick your own ingredients. It's not a competition or anything, so just try to have some fun.
Bake-off, huh? I'm gonna make something really interesting. She never comes to my table anyway, so... The next day...
Alright, you guys finished? Let's take a look then. Who made these bagels? Yum! Who made this?
Oh, that was me.
What? How? She didn't even teach us that yet.
Oh, I taught myself.
But you've only been doing this for 2 weeks! This isn't possible! And this oven is way too weak for that!
True. I made some adjustments to the ingredients to compensate for the lack of heat. But there are ways to make baguettes at your house.
You're a genius! Amazing! I heard baguettes were really difficult!
Thanks.
Ugh, you cheated! I saw you! You probably brought this from home or something! Well, I know Izu taught you, didn't she? I saw you two taking notes outside of class the other day!
So what? It's still impressive.
Yeah, I don't even know how to make a baguette. Yeah, and you're the one who refuses to teach him.
That's enough, Miss Otokogi.
Huh? Sir, what are you doing here?
I was watching the whole thing. I'm disappointed in you. I really am.
What? I didn't mean to.
Thing is, Mr. Yokota, I hired him myself. He's gonna start here as a teacher soon. He was just doing this to help me figure out why all the male students ended up quitting. Give it up! It was all your fault! You're fired! He'll be taking over from now on!
What? No! Later.
All right, good job, class. See you tomorrow.
This feels so weird. We thought that you were one of us until a few days ago.
Izu, tell him.
I want to start my own bakery, and I want you to help me. Will you go out with me?
Of course. I'd love that.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.